So Anguillians are a special brand of people. In fact, I recently produced a book of poems based on the starfish and talking about healing. And I see Anguillians very much like the starfish. If the starfish is threatened by predators, it will release one of its tentacles to the predator and go on and recreate a new way of living. And I've seen that happen in Anguilla so many times, and I've heard about it happening in Anguilla because way before I was born in the 1800s, when Anguilla was so destitute, Anguillians were asked to leave the island in order to find a better living abroad. Anguillians said, no, we're going to stay here and make it happen for us. And that's exactly what the starfish does. And in Anguilla, back in the 1960s, when Anguillians had been dissatisfied with the way things were going for many, many years, they decided enough is enough. And so they decided that we are not going to take it anymore. And that was the basis of the Anguillian Revolution. Anguillians felt this is not working for us. It might be very difficult for us to do it otherwise, but we're going to find a way to make it happen. So Anguilla had what we all know as a bloodless revolution. Because at that time, Britain felt it's time for us to divest ourselves of some of the colonies in the Caribbean, so let us put them under a central unit, and that central unit was St. Kitts. But Anguillians, being Anguillians, said, no way, Jose, we're not going that route. We prefer to stay in Anguilla and make things work, which is similar to what happened way back, in the 1800s when Anguillians were told, it doesn't make sense staying here, you need to leave. So there again we had Anguillians being very resilient, being resolute, being determined, making things work, being indomitable. And I made an acrostic on starfish, and these are some of the adjectives that I used, because Anguillians, like the starfish, decided we can stay here and make it work. And that's been the crux of the Anguillian spirit.